This is a Pokepress special report.
Hi everyone, Steven here. I was digging through some of my stuff and I found this mini documentary I had at the Pokemon Trading Card Game Midwest Regionals back in 2006, and I thought I'd share that with you. Now, the audio isn't perfect, and for some reason my voice seems pretty deep, but I hope you guys enjoy. See you at Worlds!
This is the sound of a Pokemon Trading Card Game tournament, the 2006 Midwest Regionals at Pastimes in Niles, Illinois. Here, players compete for cards, scholarships, and trips to the National Championships in July. Before we get started, here's how the game works. Two players use cards to battle each other using a 60-card deck. The player wins if they knock out all their opponent's Pokemon or take all 6 prize cards, and loses if they don't have any cards in their deck at the start of their turn. Every tournament has a head judge, in this case, Vince Kreckler, premier tournament organizer from St. Louis, Missouri. Vince knows how to make himself heard.
I believe you are in the back. 11 to 14 is usually you're stuck in the middle. When you find your opponent, do not begin. Do not begin.
Vince is well liked, as expressed by 15 and over head judge Scott Holder.
Vince is by far the best tournament organizer we all know. I mean, he's done it, tried to save St. Louis, and now everybody knows him, respects him.
Vince is especially popular with the kids, at least according to Ben Dufour.
He's really nice, and he's helped me out with my deck a bunch of times, and he's very understanding.
Behind the scenes, a dedicated staff makes sure match results are properly entered, as explained here by staff member Eric.
I have been using Mantis, which is a software put out by Upper Deck to run any event you want. Doesn't have to be an Upper Deck event. I'm using this over the normal Tom, the Tournament Operation Manager. So it's similar to Mantis, except it has a few bugs in it that they haven't fixed out just yet.
It's no secret that Pokemon is a male-dominated game, with boys outnumbering girls, often by a 5-to-1 margin or greater. However, when she was asked if she feels intimidated, player Daniel Esky replied,
I do not.
Parents often don't understand many of the names used in the game, but are more than happy to take their kids to these events, including Rhonda Dufour, a parent of 2 players.
We enjoy going around and meeting new people and playing the game and learning how to win big, but also learning how to lose big, and so it's a lot of fun.
Prior to the tournament, Pokemon Organized Play announced the rule change banning art-backed sleeves from major events set to go into effect after the regionals. Some players felt it to be unnecessarily restrictive, but player Rob Downs had a different take.
I don't know how a lot of people reacted. I guess if you invested a lot of money in expensive sleeves, you're going to be upset. But it's just for premier events, and it's just for, they gave us a little bit of due warning. And, so I guess people shouldn't be too upset. They could have said it this week and applied to this week.
POP later changed that ruling to be less restrictive, allowing sleeves if they had the same color on all 4 sides. After the event, Scott Holder felt it had gone well.
Well, for the most part, it was a pretty smooth running thing. It did take quite some time. I mean, it lasted almost 10 hours, but, having so many people and having to run 6 rounds and cut to top 16 is always going to take quite some time. Were some issues with stalling, but, that seems to happen a lot with any important tournament.
In the end, most people went home happy, even if they didn't win. Overall, the 2006 Midwest Regional was a memorable event for everybody there.
This has been a Pokepress special report.